solo challenge in which you complete 20 passes or more. Solo challenge in which I would pass for 3 touchdowns. Frozen item, frost pack, frozen item pack, art pack. Go get 100 rushing yards. You turned off catfish? Did you finish all the intervention? No. I know what mommy's watching. I hate these loading screens on these solos. They always take forever. Excuse me. Oh my god, this takes forever.
Alright,
so I got 2 lead out position players. I got Doug Baldwin at quarterback, and I got Doug Penn at tight end. I only have like 40-something thousand coins. I would like to get more. I've never completed one of these types of sets, so it'd be cool if I got the opportunity to. I just picked up this Derrick Henry.
Here's Henry. And some space here.
Look at him go. First rushing play with him.
Touchdown.
80
Derrick Henry. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
What a card.
What a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk about the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs? This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
An excellent field position here as this drive will start on the other side of the 50-yard line. Carry for Lamar Miller. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Lamar Miller. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 44 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So it ties the kicks away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
Strategy. Let's do this, you guys. See how Derrick Henry run under center.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
No.
Dashing through the snow. The 20. Touchdown!
This card's nuts.
All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. Deliver 4 receiving touchdowns against the Redskins. You can do that. Derrick Henry out the backfield. So I can get some more of these thingies right here. Life is depending on how you dress her.
It's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it.
What do you got for us? What's up with this stretching goal? We got that
Henry, the lone man in the backfield. They go play action here.
Oh.
First down. He was looking for the running back.
Henry. Don't throw that behind him. Lead him a little bit.
Man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly on the ground. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. He's got his tight end on the corner. And calling a game 19, and it moves the chains.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
He'll drop to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh,
it's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They come out here in the eye. Following the interception, Cousins. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So getting in there to swat that one away, Josh Norman defensively.
I still remember the first time
Josh Norman didn't swat it. It bounced off my dude's hands.
All-Star game. And he's out of Coastal Carolina, and he was the buzz of the week. Everyone kept talking about that corner. Got to go back and do more work on it. It's paid off pretty darn well, hasn't it? Yeah. Josh Norman has had quite an impact in the NFL.
Coastal Carolina round 5, and now a stud.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our
Josh
crew on the camera shot. Love when you
for
see the
dear
grass or on the
life.
field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
Take a deep shot here. Try and hit Brian in the end zone.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Packers.
Des Bryant, good for those ones. High point that pass.
Yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Oh, what a move.
Ooh,
And
what
he's
a
up
hit.
across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. They got 29 yards there. And the Redskins
I don't know how I
are
blitzed
first
literally
down.
everybody. And he still got that run.
Broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play,
Yeah, that's what just happened. Snowball. He missed like 3 of them.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Cousins, he's got time. Still back there. And he is going to go down. He will be back live. Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Cousins now from the 50. They're able to find Garcon. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garcon, 49 yards. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And they're back within a 7 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Henry, the lone man in the backfield. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Des Bryant catches everything.
Des Bryant with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Wow, what a move.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone.
He's going to go. Mac Jones. He's at the 30.
Oh, good luck with that.
Touchdown.
Jesus
Washington. Matt Jones, 75 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
And again. It's not that heavy, sir.
I don't know how he broke that.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Marshall about to jump somebody. Alright, let's run this screenplay. I don't think they'll be expecting that.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now.
The slot
And
corner
he's looked pretty
first.
good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of the season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Something so
For real.
soft.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And
Why are you looking left? The play's to the right.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough,
one more time.
Yeah, he's since
and let's see if they can fucking get this.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming in.
Throw the ball, dude.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And look at this, it's a fake. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they hit the home run.
How could we not get one screen play off that whole drive?
Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking,
oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garçon, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This will be taken about the 12.
I thought he was about to land that and keep running. Alright, well, no fucking screenplays this drive. Apparently, can't throw a fucking screenplay. Goddamn.
We'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Let's go! And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Doug Baldwin, you need to throw this ball faster. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're sucking.
Second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. But he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice.
I want to do a screen pass, but fucking Doug Baldwin can't get the ball off fast enough.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook on to
Why do you do that?
13 yards that time of the first. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in.
Jesus,
touchdown, Packers. Derrick Henry, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
I
it
should have
away.
like 20 completed passes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On second down, it's Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, and that one will fall incomplete.
No blocking
Just under
whatsoever.
30 seconds to go in this first half.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That'll give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down. When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football.
I don't know what y'all are doing
When you can couple that with
on the
contact
line,
on him and
but
it leads
you
to
guys
an
need to figure
incompletion, as we
that
just saw
out.
there, that's winning football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
We'll stop with 14 seconds.
Literally, all you got to do is block for like 3 seconds.
On 4th down.
Everyone gears up for third
Oh
down,
my
talks about
God.
the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. First half in the books. You're watching. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter.
I can't believe these.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Blocking just sucks. All around, the whole team.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Let's go.
Back to throw here. And a hit jarred.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete.
Donald Penn.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
He dumps it off for Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Surveying the field. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. The numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now
Literally,
third
that's
quarter,
all they need.
Go to the run
Like
game a
2
little more.
seconds.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Who's going to get this
to
here?
Throw now on first down. Completes it to Lee. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route.
Where's Des Bryant?
And being able to run away from defenders.
I was about to say, Des Bryant hasn't been in.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And no escaping this time as he'll go
literally,
down. They got
nobody
him
even
for a
had a
sack.
chance to get open.
Eugene Francois in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was
Brian,
no one fooled.
why would you not come back
That's
to him?
Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Charles the lone setback. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Well, third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because
A little bit too far. All he had to do was toe
And
tag.
they're going to try this again. It's another fake. The open man is Smith. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. And now a first down following that long gain.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your pass off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 6 there on first. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Back to throw again. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
You go down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get this into the end. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Who's your team hero? David Bakhtiari. That's for 5 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. Record 200 more total pass yards and attacks in games. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody that view this, comment down below. Let me know what I should try and do. As you can see, or if you've been watching, I ain't got very many coins, but we're trying to work past that. You laughing at me? I gotta talk to myself because nobody else is in here. And it just can't be me sitting here not saying anything through the whole video. Just look at my stupid face. You know? Laugh at me all you want. My dad's all pissed at me. He said, a sore neck is a poor excuse to miss work. I said, not when you can hardly fucking move your neck.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this
decked out chicken.
matchup.
It's Deion Sanders. Keep to leap. Okay, I need 200 passing yards in this game. What can we do? Can we get it? We can't get 200 yards passing? She got no faith in us. We Green Bay. We can do this.
And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Who you got on your defense? Deion Sanders.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And it's
Yo, 70. Who are you blocking?
Stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey.
Throw the ball, dude. Baldwin, you take forever to throw the fucking ball. I do not get it.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep.
What the hell was that?
Picked off by Aqib Talib.
That was the weirdest fucking glitch I've ever seen in this game.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week.
I'm about to take Doug Baldwin out. This motherfucker take forever to throw.
You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Sure, an 82 LaShawn McCoy breaks a hit stick from Cam Chancellor.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, Look out. This guy's got a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that.
You get a glitchy interception? I don't. What the hell is that shit?
Absolutely.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On second down, it's McCoy. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's going to get...
LeSean McCoy is not a trucking back. Why is he running over my linebackers?
It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And
where are all my guys at?
And he gets this one all the way
For real.
inside the 20-yard line. They give him 27.
I moved 3 guys out that way so they could stop the toss.
I know it's all
And nobody's over there.
Right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out
Oh
for
my
them.
gosh.
Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense got to be shaking their head, though. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up...
Dude, you're just going to run stupid
Well,
little
a flash and dash on that play.
tosses all fucking
game.
game.
Big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. LeSean McCoy, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Travis Coons now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch some shit up. I'm getting Doug Baldwin the fuck out of my lineup.
Following the score. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to...
Where the hell is my Steve McNair at? Oh my god.
The 35-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too...
And he will go down.
Baldwin, throw that goddamn ball, dude.
Loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And some room to work. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. A first down carry for Henry. And able to push his way.
But Eric Henry can't truck nobody.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
There you go, Donald. Finally making fucking catches.
Starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Lee, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right
oh my
back
gosh, what is up with this fucking leg?
Kicks away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do.
Khalil, what the fuck are you doing?
And that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Little pitch play, toss play. Allows the running back to get some vision and some big guys to get out in front. This time they did it to the right side.
Went to the right side. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Keep running that fucking ball, dude.
Right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. To play in a tightly contested first half.
Are you chewing clock?
Right after this timeout.
Hold on.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. First down.
What? You just want to be held.
On screen pass, good for 5.
Thank you.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Now back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
Yeah, it hit you in your fucking hands. You should be saying my bad.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got. A pass he should have caught.
Plunkin.
Back to throw here. Screen pass to Charles.
Yo, guys, you need to block a little bit.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up.
Oh, my God.
And slow it down and stop it before they get the first down.
So a bullet dodge.
What?
They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, able to shed some tacklers, but it's all for naught.
Yeah, that doesn't even seem fair, does it? Because this guy was breaking tackles, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what he did. A really good effort by him, but give credit to the defense of giving up no gain.
Again, it's McCoy. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come up in an offset eye. On third down, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on fourth down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second down now after the pass completion. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Second down following the incompletion. They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Cousins again. Complete to the tight end, Jason Morrow. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. First down, here's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Theo Riddick there, and that'll bring up second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
To throw, Cousins. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go! Detroit! Detroit!
Final play of the half, Cousins. And he finds Jason Morrow. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
What's going on at your mom's on Thursday?
We have the show on Thursday.
What show? Oh.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead.
I was like, what the fuck's going on Thursday?
Quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Cousins now on second down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
All right, here we go.
10th carry now for McCoy. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
A 3rd and inches, you pretty much expect to see straight-ahead runs, and this one doesn't quite go that way. And it certainly didn't help him trying to pick up a first down.
Yeah, trying to get to the outside, lost yardage. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They've got great field position, obviously, to start this drive. Tie game. Do you maybe go a little riskier here with that great field position?
I think some guys look at it and say, let's go. Be aggressive. Be bold. Let's get it downfield right now. Other guys will look at it and say, you know something? I think we're in a position to get 3 points if we don't make any big mistakes. Run our offense, get in that spot, and see if you get the 3, and hopefully maybe even more.
Either way, I bet they're happy to have options. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
Back to throw.
What the fuck?
This is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Cousins. Amaro's got it. Left
You gotta be.
side.
Oh my God.
Have the first down yardage to the 35. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Watch it now, boys.
They'll go again to McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
You can almost see the wheels turning for the offensive coordinator there. Edge pressure you want to use against them. Oftentimes when they get into the backfield, they're disrupting things. But if they get there too quickly, you can actually slip the ball to a runner and get past them. That didn't happen on that play, though.
Back now in Arlington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Complete to Amaro on the right side. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Guys, get the fuck out of the way once you block.
3rd down and 2.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in your offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike," and fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Goes underneath for Henry. Time for a break.
You gotta be kidding me.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They come out here in the eye. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Henry, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And Crosby puts it through, and with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this was not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you, and this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here is in.
What in the fuck is that? Why didn't you even jump for the ball?
Now it's second down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to...
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Screen pass to Charles. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout.
You guys all suck at blocking.
Remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Another pistol look here. Back to throw. Now the hit comes, and Cousins
Pick it up, dude.
And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. 2nd down here. 1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. He'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
us for Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_M.